we got leaks, we got gameplay. Let's talk about Aizawa. As we all know, he is coming soon. Alright guys, we finally got the actual information on Aizawa, what his abilities are doing, what there's going to be happening, so let's go and get into him. First I want to shout out Shonen Games on Twitter. Fantastic, he gives out the leaks, he gave out a lot of stuff for JJK, now he's giving out My Hero Ultra Rumble scans. So I want to go ahead and go over exactly what we know so far for My Hero Ultra Rumble Aizawa. So first off, you have your Seal Your Abilities quirks with Aizawa as Sensei Erasure as Eraserhead joins Ultra Rumble's roster as playable characters. Now, Aizawa can use a special skill Erasure in order to block the use of all opponents' quirks attacks within the camera sight. Once that's been established, bind your opponents with his Alpha quirk attack, Binding Cloth Capture. Use the same attack again to deal damage to opponents bound. So I think you'll see here in this picture, it's going to be essentially like Ibarra's Capture, but you can use it again. I'm assuming do more damage than she does with it, because she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Now, Blinding Cloth Capture can also be used midair to travel to point by cloth in order to make travel faster. So basically the same way Itadori uses his ability, his Gamma ability to get places. Pretty sure Aizawa can do the same thing. Alright, his special attack being Erasure is going to be huge, because it's going to be able to stop other heroes or villains, any character, to use their quirks in that point of time. The question is, how long does it last? That's the real question. Is like, is it just it's basically going to be a silence. Now, is it going to be like a 10-second silence, of like a 5-second silence? That's going to be the big thing on whether or not he is actually playable. Alright, so we actually do have some other leaks thanks to Hydro Plays. This actually came out back in October 3rd. I'd actually completely missed these. So he will be a technical type hero. So we've went over Capture Cloth, Binding Cloth. We already know what it does. It does capture. The skills it levels up 2, 3, 5, 6, all power ups, and then 4 and 9 you get number of rounds, and your size of it as well goes up. So fantastic thing. Not sure how many we will have in the back pocket of it, but it's always good. Now his skill beta is a powerhouse kick barrage, a dash attack with a series of kicks in a straight line. Skill level 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 are attack power up, while skill level 4 and 9 are attack power, reload speed, and size up. Now along with that, we do have his Gamma ability. It's an area attack that manipulates countless binding cloths like whips. So his beta attack is going to be just like not Todoroki, but Deku. So he's a very Deku-like character in that sense, that his alpha ability, which is Binding Cloth, will be the same as Deku's Gamma ability. His beta is feels like the exact same as Deku's beta kick as well. So interesting note. And then his Gamma ability, Serpent Cloth, he manipulates countless binding cloths like whips. I'm trying to think what other one does that. The only person that comes to mind is Ibarra. But I could be wrong. But I think she's the only one that kind of does that. But at the same time, this one's going to be different, because it's more of like a splash attack. But I will be showing you exactly what each one of these looks like on screen as we go. And then obviously you do have his special attack Erasure, which we actually do not have on film, unfortunately. But it is a stare down of an opponent to block their quirk skill. Now I'm curious, if it says that it will hit all enemies, I don't know how they're going to do it, especially if it's in the camera angle, because that could be an extremely, like, if it's in camera view, I can see people across the map sometimes in camera view. So I'm really curious on how well that actually works, or if it does, it's got to have a range on it. There's no way it's the whole map. So I'm very curious on how that works. Let me know down at the bottom what you think of these abilities. If you think they're going to be fun, I think they're going to be a ton of fun. But as always, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.